Bree Beal. They work it inside to Boston for an easy two and runs into a roadblock from Ami here and a turnover, and here's Henderson. Corner three is good.
South Carolina coming down, showing that 1-3-1 zone offense now, or zone defense.
And it's one and done for the Gamecocks. Good feed inside. Cook finds Beal on the outside. She knocks down the three. Follow-up is off the mark. Boston there defensively again, and here comes South Carolina. Cook pulls up for two. Davis is two. She's 6 foot, and as Christy mentioned, maybe playing the three. Oh, good look inside to Saxton.
For her, I mean, she is capable of putting up so many points. The key, again, is can Temple take care of the ball? Because when they turn it over, that means Mia Davis is not getting a touch.
Pretty spin by Cook.
I mean, the crazy thing is, Cook did this last year. But what I'm seeing this year is just another level to her because she's just playing so much more freely and confidently that she's almost taking it over. Like, I know I can take this game over any moment.
Maybe this is that moment. She's in the double figures now with 12. Grissett on the post. Grissett drops inside for two. Nia Russell for two.
Looking to get as many games in as they can before the conference season begins. Improvement from the NC State loss to the Iowa State win. But Henderson was just as spectacular in Ames. She was 1 for 13 against NC State. Chance of getting an offensive rebound.
Well, also Temple forced to play zone here with the foul trouble to Christie and Tanya. Henderson calls for it and connects. So far in the season. Ami here draws a crowd to determine the score in that crowd, and she does.
It was such a huge obstacle to get that knee back strong, and more so than strong, to believe in it as Boston get yet another block. And the
held
block
to the last
allows...
second by Zia Cook. Bree Beal scores, but it was the two-hand block grab by Aaliyah Boston that started on the defensive end.
It's just not fair.
Now another turnover for Temple. Ami here will glide in for two more. On the floor. Now we've seen the defense, we've seen the rebounding, we've seen them taking advantage of turnovers. Going home for Christmas break, and they'll come back to go back to work on Christmas Day. Rebound for Cook.
Well, this is where you can tell Temple hasn't worked a lot in the zone. Shot goes up, they're all turning.
And a rebound for Bree Beal. Quickly back the other way for Zia Cook. Shot clock winding down to three. Saxton pulls it away, and South Carolina looking to run off the miss. Henderson, Cook, got another one. 23 now for Zia Cook.
Henderson for pushing tempo, but Cook knows, just get down, get to the deep corner wing area, and she just spots up for the easy three-point opportunity because no one can.
Starting role for South Carolina. Really played well in the SEC tournament last year, all-tournament team. In the SEC tournament with the feed from Henderson to Boston. The game for South Carolina. Saxton steps up and gets it to roll. As many games as possible in a season. That's a big part of it now. Coaching your team. Played a game this year. That includes the Ivy League, so the Ivy League's not playing this year. Two MEAC schools also deciding not to play this year.
Well, and Dawn talked about it with her own players. There was such a focus about trying to what these young people want to do, and it's where they find joy and they find some semblance of normalcy.
Constantly, and he thinks I've been ignoring it. I think it's a great stat, Dan. Sexton inside.
They're not as long or quite as fast. They've had to work harder on defense, and I think that's catching up to them a little bit right now.
In Nashville over VCU. A nice move by Lily Grissett.
Rim, because the Temple defenders aren't able to rotate in time.
Learning on the fly. It's a young backcourt especially. Saxton, pretty good catch there in traffic. Many of the issues that we saw against North Carolina State seem to be long forgotten right now as it's picked up by Thompson. Will dribble it out. And that will do it. He'll be away from the two former teammates and current friends.